This is Kirk Ronan. Today, one of the few stations on Sodor to have a style that makes it stand out compared to other stations. It was constructed as one of the branch line termini of the S&M. The railway reached here in 1865, but what happened before that, we'll all see today. Of course, express trains were never intended to run through the station in the first place, but rather suburban services between here and the station where the main line and this line diverge, Kellsthorpe Road. Although the actual end of the line for trains to Kirk Ronan was Ballyhoo. It was an ambitious notion to forge a rail link between the soon-to-be junction station and the southern town of Kirk Ronan, subject for Ronan's church. This rare footage shows the first departure from Kellsthorpe Road. The platform was obviously packed. So much so that many people had to move to make way for the Kellsthorpe press, the people who shot these rare clips at the time. The scene of the line is very different today. Due to severe setbacks, the Sodor and Mainland Railway only ended up running trains between Kirk Ronan and Ballyhoo, and by 1870 the company was already teetering on the verge of bankruptcy. Bankruptcy finally came in 1901, and S&M numbers 1, 2 and 3, also known as Clive, Neil and Matthew, were finally withdrawn that same year. They remained in storage for 3 months before they finally met the cutter's torch and were scrapped. By 1915, the North Western Railway was formed, and services once again found their way back to Rolfs Castle and Kirk Ronan, with the station reopening and subsequently being refurbished at a later stage. The NWR managed to become more powerful than its predecessors, and by the 1930s the decision was made to run express services on this line. Since I was the top link express engine on Sodor at the time, the Fat Controller decided to test expresses on that line with me, telling me that it was a new station. Unfortunately, on the first day express trains were to officially run, the unexpected happened. Crash. Number 4 ran right through the wall of Kirk Ronan station. An accident that was reminiscent of a crash that occurred in Paris in 1895. And once the reopening was reattempted, the hole from the crash was redesigned and named Gordon's View.
Railways are no good, turn them.
By 1853, the work on this line began, and today the line is seeing at least 9 trains a day between Kellsthorpe Road, Rolfs Castle and Kirk Ronan, with passenger numbers increasing. This means that the line will stay busy, especially with the increasing numbers of new arrivals and holidaymakers to Sodor.
Train on a journey, train on a track. Take me where I want to go, take me back. Building the line by the sweat of your brow and the strength of your own hand. With stone, steel and sand, earning the land. Railway sleeper, get no rest. Ride the iron horse into the west, with a pick and a shovel through the mountain pass. The boys of the Barrow gang, with stone, steel and sand, earning the land.